All right, let's get to it. Perfect musical time. All right. Second while controller syncs up. There we go. All right, so we have fucking fun things to do. Oh God, I forgot we were fighting the robot. I think. Should I give up on him? I think I just came down here to get potions, right? Yeah, I think I came down here to get potions. Automatic blood refill. Yeah, that's fine. That is such a good choice. Invulnerable while dashing. Or 100% weapon damage. Yes, I feel like the weapon damage feels a lot better at the moment. I really wish I had another slot. Because I feel like if I had this, I could probably beat some of these. Problem is, I don't even know where to look for another gem. Alright, just trying to decide if I want to try without, like, one of these. Try without that one. Man, this game reminds me of, like, Hollow Knight in terms of its... all the choices feel spectacular. Hello? Why am I not jumping? First, the one time I actually do jump. Why? You know what I just realized? Going the wrong way. I don't need to be going that way at all. I just lowered all my blood reserves for nothing. Hold on, let me get my blood back up. Since somebody, we won't name names, but is Upido. The blood that we do get from these things is very good. I'm gonna do one last round. I think having as much blood as possible would be really good. Now I get it. Aim. Yeah, I'm gonna take the hard way. Ow. Missed him And I got it. Guess that's enough blood. Yeah, I completely forgot about this. Alright, so let's think. Do I want to use things like Blood Shuriken? Not really. And then I do have the other blade. Isn't it a one shot? Same. Getting really annoying. Wow, really? Wow, it respawned? I'm trying to potion up while I bounce off of the card. Okay. Have the card charged and repaired. This doesn't unlock those doors. Swear I'm gonna bang them out. I do think that kind of sucks that I used up a whole bunch of potions as I was like at the end, but whatever. Easy to fix. Also very kind that like most of the things I want to do on this level are all on deck B. Lame. Alright, I do want to charge up on blood and potions real quick. One moment. Because we're going to need them for GIRABALDI anyway. Whatever his name is. Excellent. Vamos. Perfect. Why, thank you. I greatly. And now we can switch out this for Scythe causes enemies to bleed more. Oh, I missed the second swing. Alright, you know what? That's good enough because I'm 99% sure this is not going to be a boss fight. That, and then it's an auto heal, jump charge. It cannot be. Yeah, like, why was that so... I'm an idiot. I didn't touch the wall. Next, the thing I was trying to kill, I missed. Is above me. In case. Meet the doubters. Good way to start off an episode. I hope all this hassle was worth it. Checking ID. Access granted. Welcome, administrator. Do you want to access the storage drive? Finally. About time. Proceed. Gem of Power has been tampered with. Very interesting. It seems that its properties have been altered. We'll have to try. What does that mean? Reduce the reload time of an arrow by 50%. So I would actually argue that's super worth it. I don't play with the arrows specific, like obviously, like I've not been a huge proprietor of them. I could actually see that being really, really good. Or again, we came across like a boss or two where that could have felt very powerful. All right, I'm fairly certain as well that we already checked this zone for Celestial Dragon. However, I do have the title of this as Hunting Celestial Dragon. I think it is Importante. I think it's Importante that we still go look in this location. I'm actually really starting to get annoyed. About this specific location. Oh, thankfully enough my shield came on. Beautiful. That's how it should go. He's definitely not there. You know what? I was going to take the long way out, but I just realized that there's absolutely zero advantage to that. I definitely have enough money. I can't find what person is holding out on me. So that check marks off that area. I'm gonna check the sky area because I've been avoiding it since, you know, we've obviously been up there numerous times, but now that I can't find him anywhere, and I need to definitely learn how the down thrust is, because inconsistently getting it to go off the way that I expected. Can I help you, King of Dark? All right, so good. Both his stuff is bought out.
Give the carrot the moral.
I'm gonna buy the
Make a
very,
star
very
when I go.
expensive dimensional
Carrot the moral.
recharge
Make a
potion.
star when I go.
Which I don't understand why those
Carrot
rate.
the
Like,
moral. Make a
I
star when
get
go.
in some areas when you only have like 100, it being like cheaper, but like,
Dime que entra.
I wonder if I just have to spend so much money with him. Maybe that's. I'm going to do something a little stupid. We're going to take a very minor detour. I don't know why I dropped. So this isn't where I was talking about going to, but we're gonna go here. I just wanted to make sure he didn't go home on me, because I'm that person that has that kind of luck. Freaking control. Movement is like really, really good in this game. Look at that precision. Looks like I knew what I was trying to do. Okay. Also, I see that our money like went way up. I thought we only had like 90,000. How I intended to do. What's interesting too, we haven't found a gem for just basic move speed. Wonder what that means. Must be with the last gem, I guess. All right, I want to go into all these simulations as I pass by them, because I'm like 90% certain I've found them all, and that I've just walked past one. But the game is telling me that I have like, I think there's like 14 or 15. Let's say there's 15. The game has told me you're missing like 2. And I do not think that's the case. Extra. So nice to have. Ooh, that was lucky. Annoying. What's funny, I feel like that's the place where I almost always like crash at. Probably that I'm just doing it the wrong way. Once you touch your feet to something, the arrows reach. Not. He's still not up here. I like 100% thought. Then if he's not, that means I should know where he's at. Where do
Aquí no talin estero. Oh, nakataon.
go to the cosmos and see up there? It's so funny too, because this is like one of the easiest places to get to, in my opinion. Since you have the train to get up here, but I wish I better understood.
Sa tahu kareo mati kay.
Okay, have to jump to it. Not up here. I hate that all four of those are identical. So if I jump over there. There's one. It's also right now. I highly doubt it's going to let me. From the looks of it, it looks like I did try to fall down to these planets. It doesn't look like it's going to let me. Let's find out. I'm gonna make it so easy. Interesting. That bounce pad reset my jumps, not my arrow. Where am I? Get down. Darn it. I think I'm okay. mind. Try to be more mindful of you guys. Dodge that in time. Try to be a little bit more expeditious. Wow, I jumped into it. $2. Something I dislike about me Uber driving is in my area, there's like perks for me driving. Like there's certain areas where they give you like bigger benefits. But the problem that I have with it is the way that they there. Bad news. Like I was aware that I was supposed to jump in. I didn't even see what hit me. Oh, I understand what. Yeah. Well. Alright, so I do want to talk to the dude in this area. Just to make sure that I, in fact, have the maps. Can I help you, King of Dark? Good, so I do have both.
Prima Kenta.
I'm gonna check through the zones real fast to me. Test or a question mark somewhere. Fire is complete. Fine. All the branching paths I love, but definitely make it hard to be like, okay, did I actually check everything? Zone. Question mark. Treasure chests. No, there's two more. All right, I'm gonna go explore that real fast. And by real fast, I mean as slow as I humanly can. Because I'm wondering where the last gem slot is. Don't have a good idea of where it is. Where I want it to be, right? So light beams get I went to oh, that worked out splendidly. The money that we don't care about. That just looks like a giant white void. Okay. I have the map. I don't even need to go. Right? If I went and checked, I'd be really fucking stupid because I have the map and I can see treasures. So we're good. Blue zone real quick. $. Again? To be fair, so that's what I was trying to talk about earlier. So to be fair, I would get like $10, not $8. But it's one of those really like weird concepts of like, well, I'm only getting that because of the bonus. Like, is the person only tipping me $2, or is Uber being shitty and being like, you know, here, this is a $10 run, but the way that they're framing it is that I get $2. I also want Uber to understand I'm not leaving my house for $2. Like, there's never going to be a circumstance that me as a driver, I see $2 and I'm like, ooh, I better get out there. Oh, crap. Do I need to recheck? That is what we were doing, wasn't it? We're rechecking it. Go recheck that location then. Pretty sure. Get up from the screen. But yeah, we'll do a little bit of dragon hunting right now to see if I can find him. Namely because we know where GIRABALDI is. GIRABALDI is definitely not going anywhere. Why, I feel so obligated. Kill him. Up here. All right, so we checked there, we checked up in the moons. And then this place was like super easy to get to. The thing is that where do I think he actually? I am going to climb back down just because there's like giant shortcuts like this. I don't feel like wasting. I feel like it takes me longer to go and buy the potion. All right, so bell tower, I guess, might be the. I need to recheck. Let's go talk to Chronicler. Maybe Chronicler gives me a hint. Maybe that's a step I'm missing. We also have not talked to him in quite some time. What if he gives me a key? Because he's like, hey boy, congrats. You haven't talked to me in age. Should have done this, 10 times ago. Arrows got eaten by the seal. Light and darkness take very different forms in each of the worlds created by chaos. They can be symbolized in feelings such as love and hate, represented by night and day, or personify themselves in living beings. Patience, on the other hand, only has one form. There is a world where light is kept inside a tree that distributes it through spirits. Stone leaves nourish the earth with the power of light. Darkness. In that world, darkness has several incarnations. Birds are the main vessel that keep its power. A tree of light with birds as the main of darkness. But I think that they're still possible. King of Darkness, you say you're the most powerful being in all of creation? After chaos and tied with the Queen of Light. Taking those two out of the question? Yes. Sorry to tell you, but there's someone else, my old friend. There's a warrior in a very distant world with a force that has no limit. Would that be Samson? You already told me about him a couple of cycles ago. He lost his mane, and with it, power. Couldn't be more pathetic. Samson is a very interesting character, but no. This hero I am telling you, despite also suffering from balding, is capable of knocking down his opponents with a single blow. One Punch Man? No way. No one could do such a thing. How tall is he? 10,000 feet tall? The same as an average adult, but a bit shorter than even you. No matter how strong his opponent is, he's always victorious after a single blow. I had so much power, I would be depressed? Exactly. Imagine not facing any challenge, beating your enemies in such a simple way. There'd be no more room for epic. Something to be worth fighting for? That's the thought that haunts this warrior every second. I've never been so released to have that week. Yeah, definitely. I certainly do not understand what the tree means for. I'm gonna go talk to the shop dude because hoping he gives me a clue. He gave me something to interact with the dragon. I'm pretty sure we've already re-talked to him again. Also sad that death happened. Hello, friend. Tell me what you have for sale. Good, pretty, and cheap? Need more gem slots.
Makoto, Samira.
Goodbye, friend. Come again soon. Nothing left for you. Remember your highness. You are the point, unable to recover your soul. I can give it back to you for a small price. There's somebody else that I've spoken with. Man. Any question? There's I'm pretty sure I've bought. Back. Okay. All right, I'm looking over all the rooms like real fast, and oh, that's really cool. The way that this room with the eye in it has this like big, like baby centerpiece. Yes, there's a small chance of him being up there because. You know what I'm thinking? I bet you that after you collect all the P, probably. It's... All right, let's go fight GIRABALDI, I guess. And then we'll go dragon hunting since I'm like not finding him like equally. All right, so for GIRABALDI, so far our healing method seems to be the best, but now we do actually have extra damage. And automatic shield seems very worth it. Wondering if this constant recovery of blood would be better than the arrow, or just extra damage. Only at a 35%. I think 35 is good. Wish it was higher, but I think it's good. I think I would waste a gem on like the 10%. Damage. We'll try that. We'll try our healing shielding method first. Collect money. Let's see what I remember about this boss, because to be honest with you, I really only remember that when he shows up in the lower corners, I need to be absolutely firing my arrow instantly above his head. I didn't think of where I needed to go for that. That's so lame. just gonna try to out damage him here because fine. Fine. Oh no, I have the error where I can't attack. Jumped. Wow, that bounced me so high. Damn. I feel like that's one of my best moments to really lay into him. Darn it, I forgot about the one that was going to hit him. Seriously, game, how much life does he have here? My weapon's locked again. How much life does he have? Like, that feels really extensive. I felt like I played that really fucking well. Want potions again, because how long that fight goes on, I think I'm gonna play with blood refill. Butterfingers. Man, with 100% weapon yet. Like, I felt like that went so smooth. That was me playing with automatic blood refill? Oh no. Think about... Attack damage. So let's think. When he goes into the center of the map, that's like your free damage, right? Where you can just lay into him for my sense of damage. Starting to get better about... Honestly, I do feel like that went overall really well. Maybe it was just my execution. I do think that when he's doing the like incessant charging, I think I should just trade damage with him there, because I don't feel like me dodging and getting nothing from it feels valuable. Definitely arrowing. One thing I need to get a lot better about is that when he goes to the... All right, so attacks that I'm aware of. Let's start with there. If he's in a bottom corner, he's doing the general spikes that cover the whole room. I have to be above him in those circumstances. Then if he goes to the top corners, and I'm calling that where he's still attached to the wall, he's going to dash across the room doing like 3/4 damage. He just hits the whole room, except for like what's above him in that sense. So that I have to be above it. Then there's his floating corners. So when he's floating up in the sky above the corners and he causes the spikes to, it starts with like all the edges get covered simultaneously. That's the one where I feel like I'm struggling the most on. I think I need to get in the habit of, I need to shoot an arrow instantly above his head so I can get up there to punish them. Then he has the teleporting, which so far the best way I've found is just jumping and then down swinging, because I seem to clip him and I'll keep like rocketing to the sky. So a lot of his attacks miss me there. And then he's got the ones where he just summons spikes everywhere and I just have to be able to dodge like the full room of spikes. Like he leaves you like a little like 4x4 cell. But like this one, I messed it up because I didn't get above it. So here, I feel like if I jump... Yeah, so this, I feel like I just need to punish. That was too far for me. Okay. I missed him with my teleport. So there, like I took damage and like I get nothing out. But yeah, this is where I just didn't know where to go. I bumped into him, that's... on. Yeah, because here it's like if I don't get my arrow in above him, in time. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, some of those hits are hitting for like 212. I'm gonna get hit there because I'm dumb. So big. Sucks that my shield got. Fuck. Enough life for my strategy of just tanking him that whole time. Oh, I didn't jump twice. Where's my... I don't have attacks again! What the fuck?! I wonder if he's hitting me with something that breaks my... Wonder what I'm missing. What do I think? I think in the early stages, like using my scythe for blood. I think when he's in the middle of the room, using my scythe for blood makes a lot of sense. Because it is kind of free heals. Wondering if I should bring something extra. I just feel like that battle goes on far too long. Darn it, that wasn't right. Need potions. I think what I'll do is... One strategy I would say that I'm noticing that I think is like very prevalent to me on some of these bosses is kind of like whenever they show up, just fire an arrow because it gives you an extra like 2 to 3 seconds to think about what's happening. Potions. Super excellent. Since yeah, switch. Let's try with some extra damage. So this auto heal I feel is great. Auto shield I feel is great for both. It's such a weird combination of that, like extra reload time, like extra reload of ammo by dashing while grounded, and then 50% reduction of time. Those two things are like just too similar to me. Haven't even used Blood Shuriken on him. I don't think the downward dive makes. Alright, yeah, so I think his dashing attack, until I watch somebody else do this fight and teaches me what I'm doing wrong. My gosh, I don't know what it is about like the physics of this game, but watching blood like float towards you watching blood float towards you and then your pool fills up, so then it just loses all like all the gravity just gets lost. I love it. I think it looks so cool every time. Sorry, I haven't fully explored this room apparently. Points me. Alright, so I have this one attack that I'm currently doing as attrition. Gotta remember that. Have to do that as a troll. Couldn't jump over him for some reason. But yeah, like that right there just feels like amazing damage. Couldn't dash because I fired my arrow too far away. Yeah, and here I also have iframes. Gotta remember. Damn. I jumped into him like an idiot. That's so annoying. In the middle. Sucks. So big. Wall. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. How much life does this dude have, though? It feels like so fucking much. I get that GIRABALDI is supposed to be a big bad. What do I think? That maybe the attrition, that's the problem, that I'm taking too much damage. I don't know, man. The amount of damage I do to him there, it feels so good. The only other thing I feel like I really could do, I feel like this Darkness Blade is like one of the best things for doing. But I will also confess, I think that if I had higher weapon damage for it as well, it could be better. What I'm worried about is I wonder if it's missing too much and I should just go with the pure damage. Really hoping to hear that final ding there. And I'm at full blood. Don't mind if I do. What do I feel like I could... Like, admittedly, Voice of the Abyss, I would say, feels maybe the weakest. That I could potentially just go with the weapon damage. The thing is, this feels like a whole other attack. Right? I don't feel like I did well on his teleport. Let's just try with weapon damage. Let's see if that makes any difference. Because now that means we have... My character just did not charge up his giant battle. I don't know. I feel like my strategy is good. It's some of the wall things that I feel like I need to get better about. So much damage in that instance. Bounce off of him the way I wanted to. Not getting enough from that. That's so neat. Let off a little too early there. This just feels too good. I can't imagine not doing that. Bad. Pretty sure he's near death. Fine. Because we're hitting him for red now. I didn't even think about that. Can you please just die? Roll off fast enough. Darn it. No, this wasn't the deal. You promised me I would be unstoppable. More. I want more power. In the name of all my ancestors, do what I order you. Liar goddess, where is the power you promised me? Wait. You just take my sword? What happened? Who are you? Docile and stupid puppet. Give orders to a supreme goddess. Get out of the way. Guessing he's supposed to be in the center there. I think he's just glitched out from I fought him. I've been inside this prison for cycles. I hadn't tricked that hate-consumed warrior into bringing you to me. I'd still be inside the chrysalis. My brother's chains are broken. Finally, I am free again. All thanks to you, King of Dark. Wait a second. Us? Why does the Supreme God... No, we're not king. But how is this possible? You fool. You always going to say the same thing every time we meet? Amnesia isn't perfect. You should have some memories of me by now. What are you talking about? No one has messed with my mind. I think I would remember if... Oh, demons of the abyss. I'm not going to repeat what I've already explained to you dozens of times. I'll just say that, as on many other occasions, your immortal soul has turned out to be very useful. What are you saying? Have you me? See you soon, King of Darkness. Of all my brother's instruments, you are without a doubt the most profitable. We will meet again. I have more plans that require your presence, although for you, there will be another first contact. It just threw me through the fucking wall! That's awesome. Well, I apparently can't get back in there. What the hell was that? Remember beating Garibaldi, or whatever that hellish creature was. Then, if it was me who won the battle, caused all this destruction. Whatever. Not the first time something like this happened to me. Oh, I may be immortal, but I'm getting old. It doesn't matter. Now that I've destroyed Joffrey's cursed spirit, the last of the Garibaldi, rest in peace, I should visit the Chronicler. I should visit the Chronicler. All about this. Alright, so I'm happy with how my strategy played out. I'm kind of thinking about what I should have been doing better. I am certain that there's a way for me to dodge all of his dashes that I was just not performing well. Oh, interesting. I just healed. I manually healed. That's not what I'm saying is interesting. I think it's interesting. I auto heal. I have no sword. Bad. And to be fair, she took my sword at one. Okay, never mind. Sword's back. Okay. I can go back to this. Because I think the Chronicler is probably going to give me a key. I'm either thinking that all the keys give me the extra gem slot, which also kind of nuts that you have to beat Garibaldi to get all the keys, potentially. So we're going up here first because this dude is up here and we have to report back to him the map. Good luck down there, Your Highness. Apparently, I thought that we had mapped out everything. I'm gonna laugh when it's like some of these corners of some of these rooms have something in it. Oh well. Not enough for me to carry. Teleported to the wrong place. I did teleport up here intentionally because I was like, I'm just going to go buy a whole bunch of potions. But I don't really think I need potions for what I'm about to do. And if we go dragon hunting, I'm probably going to be killing things on the way anyways to get potions. Not too concerned about potions at the moment. And potions haven't really helped me in these trials, ever. A lot of these trials have a checkpoint that's pretty reasonable. King of Darkness, you come to tell me what happened. Very kind of you, so my story will be more accurate. I also have some loophole, but basically, I managed to open the portal with the dagger found on the planet.
Adasi no Jofu
I went in and
Garibaldi.
defeated Joffrey
Omikola no Teska.
Garibaldi, or what was left of him. Oh, the last Garibaldi killed by his dark majesty, just as the legend said. Tell me something. Could you see what was blocking my omnipresence, old friend?
Tusoka.
Nothing. It was just me and that consumed ghost. But a simple grave could not interfere with my divine functions. Besides, that planet also blocks my power. Doesn't make any sense. What I told you is what happened, Chronicles. Perhaps Garibaldi had something to do. Anyway, another chapter in the history of Eterna. And now I dip my pen into the inkwell to describe how a volcano has just erupted. I love my job, King of Darkness. Has the same thing ever happened to you?
Kanamewa.
Heart-rending yang. Increases the duration of blood shuriken by... I don't care at all. I don't care at all. I remember that we just got that. Where did we get that? We just got... Where did we get that engine? Brain is failing me so hard. That was for arrows, which also seems really fucking weird. Oh, know where that was? That was up here. That was up here. I don't remember where the first gem is. Second gem. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have 11 out of 13. Let's go see about that. Way to the top left. The racetracks. Starting in space, so we have one there. Huh. Looking through this zone, and I'm like, shit, I don't know where the racetrack is for this section. I miss it. Two. I don't see one for the undersea area. Okay. So that could be one that we're missing. So up here for this area, including this zone. Down here in this. Yes, it is. Side. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. Go find that one. Other treasure. Seven, right? 8. Ghost cool. Thing is, I be a lot easier if I could. Ghost area, I'm thinking. Never. This area. Eight. I'm to the point where some of these areas. You know where the one is down here. I need to hit it in that. I'm gonna mark it just so. I found 11. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put green marker here in the ghost graveyard. Because ghost graveyard, I cannot think of where its racetrack is. So I'm assuming that I haven't found it there. Like, unless this counts as. Okay. Have you ever wondered why the Queen, you and the Queen were the only one to disturb the good work of the Maker? Good news is I have somewhere to go. Besides just aimlessly chasing locations. Completely missed on. For what? Wonder why I missed. I don't remember those question marks showing up. I wonder if I had to defeat GIRABALDI for them to show up. For the blood. One was go up and straight left. I want to kill him for a potion. Arrows recharge. I don't think I ever need like all three. Left. Same. Oh. Purple. Okay. Purple did cause me I think if these guys might have been more worth it. I don't need to go all the way up in a ring. Go ahead, right and down. I'm also still missing some skill. I feel like that's probably gonna be a rough thing. Wonder if they show up on the not down here. Dump. I'm just bad. Okay. Left, down, down. Potions. You guys are stingy. And I was hoping that was gonna kill this dude. You do wonder if you're playing with that thing that has a chance to drop triple potions. I wonder if those bugs could drop potion. Another. Down another, my brother. See why I missed this. So I think I saw my opportunity to what that switches. Go points! Man, they've made such a big deal of like everything down here specifically. Definitely don't see the need to start going up the arrow tree like in the slightest. On healing, there's a possibility that you'll not consume blood. I think if I didn't go up this left path at all, like some of these over here, because that would be like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could go fully up to trees. A crit chance first. Missed that one on. Falling back further. Increased damage by 50% when you're at 1 heart. I could see that actually be. Yeah, because like some of these, like, you know, increasing your damage by 30% when at maximum. I could see me maybe skipping over. Maybe not. Okay. Cut off the map. Or there nothing else that I think that's down here? Fairly certain that that spikes and that feel incentivized to go down there. Same thing too. I'm guessing that the map from him here extends down to the. I'll be annoyed when I have to look. It's got to be like, you're supposed to explore. Like even up here as well, I'm very curious. I doubt it. It's so weird that I've explored this whole area and there's not a racetrack. Just one of those, like, I feel like there's a racetrack, but there's no. Because what also kind of sucks is for me to like really decipher that there's not a racetrack in some of these areas. I would have to re-walk through. Even worse, I did only count. Might have to like re-scour on my own. I feel bad making you guys watch. I bet you there's like one up here that I'm like just skipping over. I want to talk to this old man again. Because I realized that I took his treasures and then them again. Feels really. And like same thing too. Is there because there's a racetrack here? Does that bypass the undersea area having one? Are they? At least touch. But only on that. The only thing I could really think of is in this undersea area, if it counts as part of that cave, which feels like a big stretch. Like I could see it both ways. Right? I could see the game being like, no, that like, you know, they're separate areas for sure. Trying to just go back and forth. Pretty sure going left from there is instantly. I don't think this actual area. It only marks them after. Okay. Let's. Because if that racetrack is there, that might be part of the dragon. No, there's one. So yeah, I'm saying that I think this racetrack is what? Aries? Sucks is we already were like viewing this area before. And because we weren't looking for racetrack. Wouldn't it be funny if there was like a racetrack like in here? There's like a little jump for. I would namely hate myself because there is so much of like this, right? There's just this black nonsense in areas that like I don't feel like it matters at all. But like admittedly, I'm curious, like, oh, there's a platform here. Should I be jumping over here? Oh, look, there's a platform there, so there potentially would be something. Like I wonder why I jumped from that planet to here and then jumped way high up instead of like walking around that planet. trying to think of when you teleport from here to this planet. Start off there. Happen. Really worried. Okay. So all missing an area. So when I go from the wasteland directly above like the golden area, golden god, assuming that's I guess there's a no, there can't be a keep. They kind of told me those red. How many areas are there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if there's 13 areas, this I would argue. Okay. Thing is, though, there's death. There can't be one. Chant there. Can you imagine? Like, I have to go back through, and there's 100% like there's a gate that I just like ran past in the mausoleum. I bet you there. All right, let's go talk to. Right there. Sorry, I keep like hovering over this section, and I'm like, oh, clearly, very clearly, I should absolutely be like seeing it because I've explored the graveyard so like numerous. All right, we have a new medley to play. Let's start off with that. I have a score. Celestial Dragon's Sword. The bastard's here! Wonder I couldn't find him. What a fucking cuckold dude. He's just not anywhere. All those marks on your map didn't matter. You had to find his Sonata. That makes more sense. I was given the music score, and I can't see the music scores. Like, I could have seen that the number increased, but I wasn't paying. Also admit this music sucked. Not my favorite piece. Also have The Damned. You did get one gem from playing so many. Kind of hoping, I think we either got a gem or a key. Actually, but yeah, that's actually really funny. I never would have looked for the selection. Probably doesn't help that I accidentally got the store for free from the shopkeep when I was playing. Like, I was like just grinding tons of money. And I even said, like, I don't like to do things off camera because that always happens. I guess I should have just on it. You know what's funny? I normally like things like urges and turns. This one's not. Whole thing is, there's like.
Daquero timo casero.
Look who has decided to.
O no me tima
That melody.
aromas.
Where did you learn it?
Mercarose kitorotimo.
A merchant sold it to me, or sold me the music score. Why is it so important?
Me doné su inatagua
When my people
su
returned to their
tumáticos.
homeland, many things behind.
Edo kitoro nase
Among them, a music score.
Katora selema isa
Finding it,
kuro.
you have done the work
Dame
for me.
cada su onda.
Came to this world to get it back.
Iro, que
Or,
tonoka mi casetaro.
I won't do it
Edo
just
tama.
because you asked me to. Let's fight.
Karake dasu.
It won't be necessary. If we fight, you will destroy this
Neo
world.
mato naganda.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Isatao windo masu.
I will give you the proof you need.
Konai sendo itima.
Are you going to take an...
Kisima daru masasi
I will do
en
whatever
nagoro
it takes to
kadasu
reclaim our
neka.
legacy. Keep the world safe.
Akari konema usake.
Much power
Que
wasted.
el estado goro. Eto
The
indoro
steel
kure.
dragons really live up to their...
Omosu teko acaso.
Fly high and safe, King of Darkness.
Isatao
Trust our
domate
paths will
nagandarse.
never cross again. He plucked out his eye for music? What? That was so anticlimactic. What a bummer. What happened to that quest line? All the times that we checked this. Fucking dragon was jamming out to me. Taking away a lot of these. What the fuck are you for? Was there something up there? Did I get something from up there and I don't remember? Celestial dragon could fucking bid on a planet. I wonder if like that is like something for like speed runs. They're like, you can be in one of like 13 locations and you just have to keep checking them until you find him. Like there's no like rhyme or reason or order. Like he just does what he wants. A whole bunch of green. Oh, no, I only have one. Let's go see what that gets us from the collector. What the fuck? That is such a bummer. I was having so much fun with that quest, being like, oh yeah, you basically just have to like run all over the fucking place to find him, and you're gonna have to search Oh, to find him. I thought that was so cool. And then it's just like, oh no, here. Here, instead of, you just have to find me a few times, play this music, and then I'll pluck my own eye out.
Nadogoro itima.
Your dragon. Finally, most important piece of my collection. King of Darkness, I have no words to express for how grateful I am.
Tomatasele makarote.
But you have my reward, right? Of course. You can keep this charm. It was one of the first items to reach my hands when I was just an amateur. Now it belongs to you.
Isamoto kare.
King of Darkness, you have completed my collection index. The effort of so many years is finally paid off.
Ikeda nakiro tamage. Isatausele
Being the artist behind such a feat, I understand that I deserve generous. And what reward is better than the personal satisfaction of having contributed to my...
Mokadarema.
You're kidding, right? Said all, King of Darkness. I have allowed you to be part of history. Now generations to come will be able to enjoy my collection index. That is my most valuable.
Bakaremonto.
Damn you, lunatic. If I traveled Eterna from one end to the other to receive nothing? Easy, my friend. There's a detail that you still do not know. I will see to it that you are part of the index yourself. Never become mortal again.
Thomas.
Hey, nothing appeals to me more than being part of your sticker out.
Isamoto kare.
Give me a 50,000.
I
have a question, First time we spoke, you mentioned that you kept very old samples, even from before my career. How did you get them? I've been perfecting my art of so many cycles. There are many who have collaborated, worked before you. Cycles, you say? You're still pretty young to have been working for. There aren't many ways to achieve them, so you caught the attention of God. The truth is, King of Darkness, that I have a task of preserving everything that has inhabited creation, to know if any catastrophe will happen in the future. Such a case, through my collection, all existence could be. Imagine chaos causing catastrophes. Chaos? Surprised by your naivety. Time is running out, King of Darkness. Now that I've collected all the samples of all, how we say, perishable beings, I have to discover a way to preserve immortals, of which you will have the privilege of being the first. Oh, Collector, it'd be quite the honor, but I have other plans before I can become exhibition object. Names aren't exactly subtle. Talk some other time. Hi, King of Dark. Brett. Sagittarius Eye. Adds an additional projectile on every shot. Interesting. Lame. But interesting. I'm re-looking to be like, where did I miss this racetrack? It has to be. Like, I can imagine this area being teamed up with this area. Collector's done. Music sheet. First things first, I said I wanted to go down to that one down there. Let's go down to that one first. I don't really have a reason why I'm killing these worms. I just... Finally. So the next problem that I've got, we're missing things. Don't see them on the map. This is a problem because I'm not exactly sure how to solve it. Let's see, we defeated a robot, GIRABALDI, a celestial dragon. It's so mind-boggling to me. Like, I was expecting that to be like the most epic. Because honestly, it makes this area also like... Won't even talk anymore? Really? I think since this has one and like on the overworld map, they're different areas. I really do think every area. Because like the forge has its own area. These two, I would argue, don't have their own. Wait, that would mean I'm missing 3. Hmm. Because you have one there. There's one out there. Or I did it. That's why they're showing up. All right, so rather than have you guys just watch me one, because so looking at the right hand side of this, I'm still missing gems. So I'm missing 1 blue gem and 3 purple, and then 1 red gem. I'm assuming one of those of some extension is hidden behind a key. I'm assuming that like the 2 keys that I'm missing at this point in the game are probably holding gems. Maybe a skill point. On the left side of the screen, I have blue, purple, red. So red is our health meter. We've completely maxed that out. The purple is the skill points. I'm missing skill points. I'm probably going to go more aggressive with those skill points rather than like the history. Very center, it says 97 point. And the Oracle Eye has a bunch of marks to it, but let's go talk to Oracle. I actually don't remember that she is charged. I am worried. Like, only thing I honestly, I'm like, I haven't explored enough would be like the planets. Planets is really the only area where I'm like, I don't really remember, you know, how much of it I properly explored. I want to make sure that got 4 more points. Could I go 1, 2, 3? And then I would need 3 more points. So yeah, from the looks of it, you could go up 2 full trees. And I would definitely say that if I was to ever play this again, I don't know if this middle tree is very valuable. Obviously, like knowing the enemy attack patterns, the healing tree felt really, really good. But if I was to play this again, I think I would definitely go up this arrow side. Like that would be a huge choice. This is the size and the up by arrow. I bet you arrow. Cooldown time. So, and like that's kind of weird, right? Because if you reduce the cooldown of them and then like some of the gems give you like instant reload basically. Places the aiming time with a loading time. You're completing it. Next shot. In shooting, there's a possibility. Imagine some of the. I bet you like the speed run is just like full fucking arrow. And then, yeah, like that top thing, you could use a gem for that. So you could potentially save 3 points. I like that. That to me is just so good, though. I can't imagine you. Okay. But yeah, I'm actually only missing 2 because I could go make this whenever. I'm missing 2 purples, 1 blue, and that 1 blue is driving me. I 100% feel like I should have it, but so what we're gonna do, we'll go craft this gem. And then the next time that I get on with you guys, specifically, like for streaming, what we'll do, I think we'll just move on towards the end of the game, because without looking up like in a guide of some sort or bird like went through my attack.
Misiro, da miskelore.
Greetings, my
Tokate kuromeisa ukotuaneka emaru kentari, kiruma. Koromaso ite waneda imai.
Ooh, Darkman. Hammered.
Isato emaru wakane.
Georgia.
Yatake omas. Kuro no toda miske.
Ukotuaneka emaru kentari, arakistara kone.
He So yeah, what I'm going to do in my free time, if I have it tomorrow, I should. I'm potentially going to re-scour the graveyard. Like, I'm just going to kind of like go into every door and like re-go through a bunch of paths to see if I missed something, because it's kind of clueless at this point. I feel like we've looked over the map very, very heavily. And like, for instance, the map maker hasn't told us that we've bought all of his like maps, which to me is very, very alarming. I can genuinely only think of... I saw something else. But yeah, I cannot think of any other maps that I need to buy, and the only place that we haven't been is the place above the center. And that would also make sense if there's like 2 keep there, because unless there's one up in the Cosmos, because I don't remember if I got one from the Cosmos. Like, there's definitely areas that we've done where we've gotten like a key. But definitely not like, oh, we needed a second, right? Or like we got like 2 keys in an area. So for the record too, that's what we're doing here. I'm gonna climb up this wall real quick. Give me your healthy potions. where I was expecting. Holy crap. That is... Hey. I can get halfway up this fucking tower. Need all 3 arrows to get halfway up this tower. Blackness. Let me lance my vibrate. That's a lantern. Yeah. Cool. So next time we will end the game, I guess. So what I mean by that, we're gonna go through town here and figure out whatever's going on. Because there's absolutely nothing left that I can really think of to recheck, because I feel like there's areas that I keep rechecking out of bad habit, and they're not providing us any benefit. So rather than be a maniac, lack of better words, I think we'll call it here. And I'm assuming the last race track will probably be this next area we're about to go to, because I'm feeling like I definitely missed it in the graveyard. I'm feeling almost like confident that the graveyard, I've definitely missed it. The Underground Sea, though, I don't know where it could be. Oh, I did say I wanted to go talk to the... Go do that. Go talk to the Oracle, and then depending on whatever she says, we will end it. Really interesting to me that we unlocked Chaos's. Move, blobs, get out the way. Get out the way. Get out of the way. Good. I was just thinking, where do I have to teleport to talk to the Oracle? That feels amazing. One second. Answering a dog question. All right. The way for me to get the Oracle. That was easy. Interesting. We haven't talked. So then... Bikes. That's something else I'm really looking forward to is watching somebody explain that eye. Got something that came out of it. Bummer. Yep, out of ideas. All right, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. I appreciate it. Fortunately, I am at a loss. Like I said, I will do a little bit exploring on my own to see if there's something that like I'm not understanding about this. But yeah. Fortunately, I'm at my mental end for the night. I'm also just kind of tired. Like I've done. He did click on. So we will head towards the end boss, and if I can't find these other things, I'm okay with beating the game without 100%ing it. I don't expect to 100% it. I am a little disturbed that I feel like I've explored everywhere, not seeing any hidden treasures, unless I just have to get like within a certain reach of it. We'll see how that goes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Next time.